Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello, this is Lesley in Ormsby, psychic medium teacher, spiritual teacher and mystic teacher, mystical things and spiritual things, and so much more. So this message that's coming through, I'm starting to do messages that are throughout the month again that are going to be following along the star signs. Or the astrological signs, whichever way you look at it. And so I'm up to Gemini. So, and I'm recording this in April 2020. So it's the 12th today. And I'm going to say that because it may mean something to you when you're watching this in the future at some point. So it may be the numbers, it may be something else as well. As always, these messages and reads that I do may not always resonate with everybody because they are general, but because these are timeless, like I say, it's highly likely that when you're watching this, it'll be what you most need to hear at this time. So, now, let me see, where am I going to start? So basically, this morning and pretty much usually every morning, I will get someone like an angel or a guide or that will pop in and give me messages in one way or form. Sometimes it's on my Facebook page, sometimes it's like, I might be given a message, they might be giving something to me as I'm waking. It could be when I'm making my coffee or whatever. So this morning as I was waking, an energy came to me. Not quite sure who it was at that time, but as the morning went on, I connected more with that energy. And as I connected to work, to start to begin to do the video, tuning into that energy, it was Archangel Muriel come through, or Muriel was there with me this morning. But also as I was doing my connecting and my tuning in, I actually got Archangel Mary, and I'm thinking, hey, that's not right, because I actually felt like I had Mother Mary in there. But on saying that, there was an Archangel and Mary were here with me. Well, they still are with me, and wanting to bring through a message. And of course, Mary, Mother of Jesus, is always about love for me. And also when as I was doing, prepping myself and my space to do this video, the color pink really super resonated with me. With this color, I wanted to wear this around me all day. But then this crystal here, as I was prepping rhodochrosite, was right here, and I was drawn to bring rose quartz, energy. Had a mind blank there as well. Rose quartz crystal with me as well to the table. And also as I just maybe remember or showed me about some pink flowers. So I went out. They're a little bit drab now because they've been sitting there for about an hour without water. At the moment, and those are fuchsia, by the way. And I was just thinking, okay, so this has obviously got, the message there is about love, being in love space, being in love energy, working with love to clear the way, to lead the way, to be in and live, eat, breathe, love energy, basically. Okay, so. And like I say, as I was tuning into them, for me, Mary is about, always about love for me, bringing in that beautiful, amazing love energy that she has. And when I tuned into Muriel a little bit more, and that's the feeling that she had brought to me, and they were showing me all day about this love energy. And I was in this beautiful, even more so in a deeper way than I usually am, calm, centered, but also not so much the centered, but centered in that calm, beautiful, harmonious, peaceful space, with just filled with that love energy in that way. So, which obviously to me, once again was more clues about, what their main energy was here, is, was here to do, is to share that energy of love-based energy to you. And I can't keep, you're probably over me saying love. It's like, get on with it, Lesley. But I can't help it. It's just like they're just really, really wanting to reiterate and to like push that energy. So you may be feeling it through my hands. Sorry if it's like being like a little bit like to you, but it's like I just want to like send it out like that, like the wings, like how when they're flapping their wings, it's just sending that. But it's almost like now seems more like, not with an octopus, but what do you call those other ones? Squids. When they're like sending out their energy, when they're like swimming away and they've got their tentacles and that. So that's kind of like waves of energy that they're sending out through to you. So anyhow, so Archangel Muriel, like I say, she came to me this morning with a feminine energy more so than a masculine energy. And as I researched, because she's not really an angel that I've really worked with in any great depth, but kind of knowing, I thought my glasses were on here, knowing there is an angel, by that name. So I had to do a little bit of research, and my research revealed that some people will see, like I say, her, so I'm going to say her, as with a masculine energy, and some with a female energy. So at the moment, for me, the female energy dominates with Archangel Muriel, and clearly her energy will dominate with you if you're watching this video, and if you've been drawn to watch this video, and if it resonates with you. And the reason why she has come in is to help balance the masculine and the feminine energy in you, and coming from obviously that love-based energy. So there may be something that you are working through with yourself, or with energies around you, and trying to understand it and figure it out. But obviously it always comes back to ourselves and how we see or feel and know things. So she's come in, like I say, with this feminine dominant energy. And the message that she gave to me is, I was, prepping, that I asked her for, is like, why has she come through at this time? And especially more so, why she come through with a feminine energy rather than a masculine? And her answer is, the feminine energy dominates at the moment and has been for some time and will be for some time to come. And the reason why is to balance, she's here more, is to help balance the masculine energy dominance that has been around for far too long than required. The balance with the masculine has tipped. Okay, for her, the balance has tipped this way with the feminine energy, because women are more required, or the feminine energy is more required to balance that masculine energy. And she's just giving this explanation, a very brief one, in how the masculine energy became, which has always been around, but it became it tipped the scales again to more of a masculine energy in this world. And what she's got me to write down here is because women were required to take on the typical male role model in the home, in the workforce, because of wars, predominantly, that is why, within cultures, within religions, and within countries, but that are within and around in this world, and around the world. So, in which we find ourselves in a space now where some of you may be finding yourself in this space at the moment. And so there have been times where balance has been tried. There have been times where balance has been tried, but only so far did it reach, and not long was it maintained. However, there had been some progress, but not nearly enough. And so this is where they're kind of going with it, where she's going with it. And she's saying, but for a lot of male energies, It's like it's, like Jesus, there was that subconscious or unconsciousness of falling into that energy, with the masculine energy not being a very a good energy, or the dominant energy in a very domineering, unhealthy way that it has, become or had become. Okay, so she's working with that balancing within ourselves. Okay, and when we find that balance within ourselves, there is more balance with us out in the world. Okay, within our home environment, whether be in our home environment, like family, like right now where you are, or the wider whānau family, or the community, or the country that you're in, your culture, whatever, and in this world, it just ripples out. So whatever it is for you, I hope that you understand that. So they're here, they've come around, they will be there. All you have to do is invite them in, go into that nice, beautiful, quiet space, and it takes some time, whether it be in meditation, like, consciously going into meditation, and it could be, or you may be going for a walk and just sitting and being and finding that quiet space. So I'm just wanting to move my hands around, so just shifting the energy, which is what I do, what they get me to do, and it's just what I do. So so you'll see my hands. I'm a hand talker, as you have probably figured out. So basically, I'm just going to run through a few things about what Archangel Muriel, how she works, and with us, to help us to move through things or create the shift that we want or need to shift within us and without of us as well. So basically, I've written a few notes from the different research places where I've researched. So basically, as usual, but I'm going to, for those of you that don't really work with angels and not really, into this side of things at the moment, or probably have a knowing as well. So I'm just going to read this, what I've written down here. So, basically, we all have angels in our surroundings to help guide us, and protect us and assist us in our everyday lives. Every angel has special abilities to do certain tasks which have been gifted to them by the divine himself. Archangel Muriel is one such archangel who has the gift of blessing your life with peace. So her name comes from the Greek word myrrh, and which means fragrance. And so Muriel means perfume of God. And and like I said, I'm seeing her as a female, so this female archangel brings peace and harmony to one's life, and she is responsible for carrying around the message of peace and harmony to people on earth. And she works with us with our passion, compassion, passion, she's saying, compassion and passion, in love with love, okay? But, in doing that, she helps us to master our emotions and feelings, okay? She also helps, and part of her responsibilities is including, working with plants and animals on the earth as well. So she is known, and you will know her, and you will probably, if you do see her, you'll probably be, she's quite known to be depicted with, or seen with flowers, around her, or maybe, and I'm seeing like a crown on her head and feeling this beautiful energy. But either that, like perfume, big clue there, you will either smell some flowers that you are familiar, or the fragrance of a flower that you are familiar with, or even a perfume that you're familiar with, or something that that is favorite to you. And it also may be someone, like in spirit, that may come through that you might smell their flower, which means, to me, that means that somebody, whoever that person is that you smell that perfume is probably there with Archangel Muriel, and they're working together with you. Okay, so it could be a perfume, could be a cologne. Okay, so like I said, male or female energy. So basically, so what am I doing? Where am I going with these notes? I'm just going to turn that page over. And so what she will help us with is to help us, like I say, is to find your peace of mind, and to help our pets, your pets. And also she will also help you, yeah, to grow your garden into a beautiful lawn. So you can see that as metaphorically, or as I'm seeing that metaphorically as well as physically as well, or your beautiful lawn into a garden, vice versa, which way you want to do it. But she will teach you to love with an open heart, and like I say, master your emotions and feelings. So she helps all people who call upon her, and by surrounding you with her love, light, and healing powers, she will help you understand your emotional energies. So, and she can also help you to and work with you to awaken your psychic feelings, so that you can learn to trust where your heart takes you, with your intuitive guidance with intuitive guidance of your soul, that is to be learned with the help of that is to be learned with the help of Archangel Muriel. That's what she can help you to do. She'll bring that energy around you, to help you awaken those psychic feelings, so you can dig a little bit deeper in there. Or actually, not just dig. Sometimes it may be feeling like you're digging a bit. Pull it out, open your heart to let that part of you out, and your intuitive side and your psychic side, your clairvoyant side, or any of your senses that you are needing to either work on, expand, either way. Right, beautiful. Just feeling their energy around. So Archangel Mary comes through with this, Archangel Mary, so I keep saying Archangel Mary, so Mother Mary comes through with the same sort of energy, with the same message, same sort of energy, same message, but she's there. When I say same sort, she's there to help amplify that energy that's around you at the moment. So, and intensify it to help you work things through, whatever it is that you're working through at the moment. Not just now, but also in the future. So you know now what you'll know now, and you'll know then what her energy, if their energy feels like, and what a force to reckon with. How powerful is that? Anyway, that's what I have to share with you, Gemini. I hope that makes sense to you. And I'm just wanting to, lift my hands up once more, and to help amplify and share their energy with you, with love, peace, harmony, and joy, excitement, and adventure. I wish you well in all your future journeys and learnings, with love from Archangel Muriel and Mother Mary. God bless you. Bye for now.